Near County Road 434 and 222 here in the East Lawrence area. So this is going to be just a little north of Hillsboro. Let's check out the wind field in here. We don't see any real significant circulation here, but what we continue to see though on the radar is this little hook on the back end of the storm, and that's often an indication of circulation within the storm. Let's see, ham radio reporting a large funnel or beaver tail descending, no rotation, 3 miles north of Moulton on Highway 157. So likely what they're seeing is this part of the storm here. So obviously from what we're seeing, there are no reports of a tornado on the ground out of this particular storm. Now there likely is rotation with it, although our live radar is not showing significant rotation. But we do continue with the tornado warning here for Lawrence County. So let me go ahead and back out the view, and I will track this area of the storm. And this is moving to the east-northeast. This will bring it through Tanner on this path.
The one in Dallas County, this is not a storm that has been warned for at this particular time. So we're going to continue to watch this storm coming in through Wilcox County right now. We'll go back to the radar, and on Doppler 12 Storm Vision, here's the possible tornado with this storm coming out into the southwestern part of Wilcox County now, out of Clark County. Again, there have been reports of a funnel cloud with this particular storm. Nobody's actually seen a tornado on the ground, but the National Weather Service in Mobile has been watching a lot of tight circulation, with the possible circulation perhaps right in here where the greens and the reds come together. That's a possible couplet there as this tornado continues to, this possible tornado continues moving off to the east-northeast. So that they have extended the watch in Wilcox County, and we'll continue to keep an eye on this storm. I want to widen out as well, too. We're going to show you kind of an overview. If you will, Patrick, let's go back and let's look at the three-state area. We'll look at watches and warnings and give everybody an idea of what we're talking about. First of all, here's the tornado warning in Wilcox County. You see another severe thunderstorm warning right in back of it in the northern part of Clark County as well. Farther to the north, and we'll go to a wider three-state view in here in just a moment, there are tornado watches and warnings farther to the north and through much of North Alabama, where it's been a very busy afternoon. As you know, it started around 10 o'clock this morning up in the Huntsville area. There we go. This is the watch and warning situation, and you can see all the way from Ohio, the Ohio Valley, all the way down in through Tennessee and Kentucky, where it's been a very, very dangerous afternoon. There have actually been fatalities now that we have the last fatality we heard was in Indiana, southern Indiana, a little while ago. These storms have been very powerful in nature, and you can see them lined up and moving also into North Alabama, northwest Mississippi as well, and back into portions of Louisiana. So there's the setup, watches and warnings all the way from the Gulf Coast, and we even had a tornado warning a little while ago right on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, all the way up into the state of Ohio. Now, granted, the highest risk, and we do have a high risk of severe weather, is up here in the northern part of Tennessee and in through Kentucky and the southwestern part of Ohio. That is a very rare high risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Notice, however, that the moderate risk cuts into about as far south as the Clanton area. So that would be the southern peripheral of the 15% probabilities of a tornado. That's pretty significant, within 25 miles of any point. You can see the slight risk area takes us into south and central Alabama, all the way into the Wiregrass area, and this continues for the rest of the night. So as we go through the evening hours tonight, the situation will continue to destabilize, and by later on tonight, especially during later in the evening and as we get into late night, the greater threat of severe weather and possible tornadoes will be increasing in our area. No watches right now, and the Storm Prediction Center is considering a watch for the southern areas, but right now most of the action has been much farther to the north. We'll take you back to the radar now, and on Doppler 12 Storm Vision we are continuing to track this thunderstorm. We'll zoom out just a little bit to give you a little perspective of the area here. You can see there's a lot of lightning associated with this storm. There's actually two storms right in a row. The one with the possible